Welcome, everybody to this call. My name is Ray Dutter and I'm in Southeast London here. Welcome. I can see quite a few people from the other side of the ocean as well. Congratulations for getting on this call because your time zones are different as well. And I'm going to keep this presentation very brief. We're going to give you an insight as to what I've been doing and what I'm involved in. And maybe one person on this call may be influenced by this. I don't know if it's for you at all. But what I do know is that we're helping a lot of people around the world, and certainly has had a huge impact in my life and my family's life. Like I said, I'm in Southeast London. A brief idea who I am. For those of you that don't know, I'm a veterinary surgeon in Southeast London and own my business for the last 20 plus years. I've hardly ever had a job in employment because I've been in business for that many years, and I've done extremely well and started business from a cold startup business we call it, and I've also got an online internet business as well. So 5-6 years ago, I had an issue with my time. My children, young girls, are growing up. My dad passed away, and the world sort of hit me like a brick, thinking that I'm continuously involved in my work and busy in the practice and not actually living life on my own terms and being highly skilled and qualified. I still didn't have the time freedom at all. And money was there, but there's nothing you can do with the money if you haven't got time to do anything with. I couldn't even take my dad to his hospital appointments. That's how bad it was. My sister had to travel 2 hours down the country to do it because I was stuck in my business. I knew it was time for change. And I started to look for people to help me to figure out how I can leverage income in other ways, especially the online space. And I got it wrong. I met the wrong crowd, the wrong people. I got scammed. I got involved in one of those things. And I said, what a world am I involved in? So what did I do? Firstly, I didn't give up. Secondly, I found people that were doing it the right way. I knew there was the reason that this industry online with technology and network marketing was working really well. It's created some of the most millionaires ever in any industry. And I couldn't figure out where to get the information. So you seek and you shall find. And I got involved with a gentleman called Mr. Holton Buggs. He is a record breaker in the industry of direct sales. First person to make over 1 million per month. And since then, he's making those sort of figures per day. When I was given the opportunity through my network of entrepreneurs to go into business with him in 2019, I jumped. I jumped straight away. This person being an icon in the industry, and I could actually work with him in a business that he was about to launch from scratch. Again, a startup, which I love because not many people can handle startups because of the ups and downs. But the most important reason for me was to work with Mr. Holton Buggs. And through that, my life changed. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a right way of doing things and there's a wrong way of doing things. And there's also the wrong people out there teaching you how to do this. But when you're aligned with the right person with credibility, that's when my life changed. I've been mentored for the last 4 years in the business I'm about to share with you, which is only one arm of our business. I go to all the global events because they're growth events. I learned something by being in the vicinity of ultra net worth entrepreneurs. And I encourage you to consider, if you are not happy where you are in the current climate you're involved in the economy, with this so much uncertainty going on with banks closing, then you have got a way of getting a different lifestyle, but you've got to take the first step. And I'm going to share with you my journey. I'm not here to convince you to change. I'm here to share with you, with those people out there that want to know how I developed myself and what the difference has made in my life. Whether you choose to do that, it's up to you. There's no problem at all, because you've got to want it from inside you to change. And if I can do it, come from multiple professional degrees and change my life after 20 plus years in business, so can you. It depends on what you want to do, what you want to achieve. And I say to all of you, what the information I've learned and the mindset and the personal development, there is no education system out there that can teach you what we know. There isn't. You have to be in the vicinity of entrepreneurs to learn these skills. So I put it to you as well. I'm pretty sure that you've not been told about the cash flow quadrant. If you have, you probably heard it from one of the members of our team. If you don't know the cash flow quadrant, please go and read Robert Kiyosaki's Rich Dad, Poor Dad book. And to be in my team, anyone that's in my team, the first thing they need to do is read that book. Because without that, you haven't got the personal development to even start. You don't get the idea of asset creation and what liabilities are and how you should generate wealth and how you shouldn't be doing the 9 to 5, how you shouldn't be spending all your time earning an hourly rate that somebody set for you so that you can retire on less than 40%, which many of you do. 95% of the world is doing that. And my motto is be the 5%, be different, learn the skills, how the 5% control 95% of the wealth. That's what it's all about. So my passion now is to deliver the message to those people that are looking for a change that yes, there is another way and there's a credible way. You don't have to get involved with one of those things and all that and scams, because you now know what to look out for. So congratulate yourself for getting on this call and listening to what I'm saying. So my journey started with a personal development. Even now, my latest book here that I've ordered, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. That's my latest book. These are the things I read. I don't watch TV anymore. It's a waste of time. I don't listen to negative people. Waste of time. I listen to positivity. I surround myself with people that are in growth, that are going to push me beyond my current limit and grow. And Mr. Bugs has been instrumental. We just came back from a Houston event just a week ago. One of the best things I ever did was to go to the event. You go to events to grow. It's not the rah, rah, rah. You go to grow because you're surrounded by like-minded people. And that's how I've grown a global business from the comfort of my home in my spare time whilst running my practice. But in the last 4 years, what's happened is that I'm now able to earn more money in this business than my conventional bricks and mortar business. That's what's changed. I now can spend time with my children. I'm probably one of very few parents that drop my children off to school and pick them up on the same day because I can. I'm in a position now where I can give more to charity and help more people because I can. I just didn't give up. And you can do the same, but ask yourself, what makes you get up in the morning to go to work? What makes you get up in the morning to even live? What's your purpose? And that is 98% of our business. The rest of it is to make money, but without the health and without the personal development, you won't achieve the wealth. So without the health and the personal development, you won't achieve the wealth. How important is this for you? Ask yourself that. If it's important, I can lead you down the path to show you how you can make a difference. But I'm not in it for the get rich quick people. I'm in it for the people that want to spend 6, 12, 18, 24 months, and I'll not only change you, but you'll change your family's legacy. You'll be the pivot in your family's tree that they'll look back and go, this gentleman or this lady changed this for me in my life. Because if you hadn't done it, your generations won't benefit. That is more important than what I'm about to show you how to make money. So if you come onto this call figuring out that you need to learn how to make money, you're on the wrong call. You need to develop yourself first alongside with what you're doing and make the income. Then you're going to be successful. How you do anything is how you do everything. You need to work on yourself more than you work on your work. And once you start doing that, reading books like this or Rich Dad, Poor Dad, attending the conferences that we go to, being around those people that are generating goodwill and growth, that's where you're going to succeed. But ask yourself, who do you associate? Who are the top 5 people that you called in the last week on your phone? Look at your phone. Did they add value to you or did they take energy away from you? If they added value to you, congratulations, stick with that. So who did you call in the last 5 days? Who did you message in the last 5 days? What TV did you watch in the last 5 days? Were you actually entertaining someone else or were you being entertained? What entertains you trains you. What entertains you trains you. So what are you being trained by? These are the things that you learn. And this is just a snippet of the stuff before I get on with showing you how we make money. So go back to the person that introduced you to this and say, I want to learn. I want to change my life and I want to change my paradigm. I want to change my habits. Are you eating healthy or are you eating rubbish? Are you doing affirmations or are you getting up and the first thing you do is look at negative news on your phone? Are you reading at least 15 minutes a day or not? Are you around the right people? These things are essential. 7 habits of highly effective people. You need to listen to them. Now, let's get on with the rest of it. Mr. Bugs launched a business in 2019, which has required no selling and no recruitment. I don't need anyone to join my business, but I want to impact people's lives in a positive way, and that's why you're on the call. He launched a business that's never been done before. And in it was a particular part that related to what I'm going to talk to you about specifically today. I'm not sharing the rest of the business, just this particular bit. He launched something called ELLEV8 2 years ago. And it was about generating your own income, how to use the printing machine yourself. And at the time I thought, oh no, what are we getting involved in? I had that little bit of negativity and I kicked myself for it. How did I have that negativity when Mr. Bugs has changed my life and millions of people around the world? I shouldn't have had doubt. Now I don't have any doubt. And he created a system that I'm going to share with you where if you apply yourself alongside with a mindset, you will be successful. And I've got enough testimonies in my team to show you that. But before I go down that path, take a screenshot of this disclaimer. I'm not here to promise you any financial success at all, because it's down to your hard work, time, and effort. I can give you a gym membership. I can give you the environment. I can give you the tools and the resources. But if you're not attending, if you're not going to be part of that network, if you're not going to come and apply yourself, it's a waste of your money and you will have zero response. So ask yourself, are you ready to really kick the business out of the world? Make sure you take the screenshot of this because it is effort you got to put in. Now, if you're not already aware, around the world, and I've certainly seen it in my bricks and mortar business as well, people are changing. Many people don't even want to work 9 to 5. That doesn't exist. 7-day week work is not even in their frame of mind. The new generation of people coming through are wanting to work less hours, part-time, and enjoy their life. COVID changed a lot more than that. COVID changed the fact that people could work from home. So they're leaving the traditional system of commuting into work, and more people are working from home and independently. They don't need to have a boss because you're becoming your own boss. And more home businesses started in the last few years than ever before. And this is called the Great Resignation. It's going on all over the world. The old way was where you work harder and you put more hours in and you get exchanged for money. I briefly mentioned to you that. Entrepreneurs that are high end do not do this. You don't exchange your hours for money where somebody's capped your time. And what happens when you run out of hours? What do you have to do then? Your money stops, because money is a commodity. You don't earn money, you just attract money. So all you're doing is exchanging your hours for money. You haven't earned anything. Money was there all the time. You're earning a commodity. So once you understand that concept, you'll understand what this means. You're not going to get ahead of inflation. You're certainly not going to beat the way the economy is going. No. In actual fact, you might be going backwards. The new ways where you make your money work for you. And opportunities are everywhere. But because we're conditioned after generations and generations to go to school, to get qualified, to go and get a job, and then work for 40 years of our life or whatever, it's hard to change that paradigm. But the way you're going to be successful is when you do change that paradigm, or just be happy with a job and be happy with what you got. And you limit your growth. You will limit and accept that that's your environment that you're going to live in. But for few of you people, you want a bigger and better environment. You got vision, you got imagination, you got dreams and goals. And most of the community will suppress it. But what I'm here to say to you is that you can achieve this. You just didn't know how. So successful entrepreneurs, especially Mr. Bugs, has taught me how my money could work for me. So when I earn money one place, I make it move into another area for it to earn for me again. And we've created over 7 income streams in our business. And I'm only sharing one with you today. I haven't got time to share the rest of them with you. And then many opportunities out there. They go past you every day, but we're conditioned to think, oh, that's probably one of those things, or etc. Now, I appreciate you got to be cautious, But when you're around the right people, the right environment, things will happen the right way for you. So you can create the freedom you want and the time you want and the lifestyle. I buy my time back. I buy my time back because I want it back. I've been cheated for the last 20 plus years, believing a system will free me. And yes, it's possible in that system to get yourself free, but very few people that do it, because you're either at the top of a corporate ladder and you've got to work hard for it. Now, what if I said to you, you can generate your own income? You just have to learn the skills. And that's how Mr. Bugs said, get involved in Forex. I said, really? I've got to look at all these screens and things like that. He was right. It was one of the best decisions I've ever made, because all I did was listen to my mentor. I had an open mind, and I said, you know what? I don't know where he's taking me. I'm just going to listen. And this is where I'm going to ask you to listen to me as well, and maybe impact one person. What you know about Forex, delete. Delete everything you've ever read about or listened to on YouTube or some person sending you signals. Delete. And start again, because that's what I did. I had a preconceived idea. I had to wash my brain before I could learn more. So Forex is a massive industry, a $7 trillion exchange per day on world's largest financial market. And all I want is a little crumb, like those little tiny fish that sit on a big whale. I just want to be that tiny little fish and get the leftovers that are left over. And those leftovers are life-changing. It's a large global market. Anyone can do it. And I'm going to share with you some results soon. You can see it live. You can trade 24 hours a day for 5 days a week. And guess what your transaction cost is? All you need, guess what? There's one thing you all need that you probably may not even have. I don't know. Maybe not all of you do. You just need one of these called a phone, a smartphone. That's it. And an internet. Nothing more. My business cost $500,000 to set up in my bricks and mortar. This cost me no more than the phone. My iPhone is actually more expensive than this business. And you can benefit from leverage. Leverage is something we teach you. You may have $100, but you're leveraging 500. We call it 1 to 500 leverage. And it's well regulated already. You've got the right regulated brokers. And more people are doing this in the world. More and more people are getting involved in it. It's app-based. You can make money from your phone by using an app. How simple is that? How simple is that? You do not even need staff. You don't need a computer system with massive screens everywhere in the building and 20, 30 people working and waiting for the customer to come to you. No, you generate your own economy. The banking system that you're involved in is not designed to help you at all. If anybody comes to me and hasn't read Rich Dad, Poor Dad as the basic entry-level books, you're not involved in our business. Because you don't understand how the banks are leveraging you. You don't understand how debt creates more money. You don't. So this is the education that we've never been taught. And I say it respectfully. You've not been taught this in the school system. Whether you're an MBA or whatever, it doesn't matter. These are real life mechanisms in place and everyone can have access to it. And the banks are already doing it for you, where they're taking your money and leveraging it times 10x, charging you interest on your own money, and putting it into the Forex market, getting leverage and give you little or no interest. And you're letting that happen day in, day out. You need to change. If you got money in the bank and you think it's safe, you need to think about it. Yeah. The 3 benefits of you learning to trade. You can make money from anywhere in the world. Whether you're poolside, beachside, anywhere. I've been on the Grand Canyon at the top and I had signal and I took a video of me trading on the Grand Canyon. Incredible. It's a skill that nobody can take away from you. Once you learn it, you can't unlearn it. When I learned to understand an electrocardiogram, an ECG of the heart, it took me some time. Now I can read it. This is the same. When you learn to read what we're reading on the Forex market, you can't undo it at all. So that's my Discord, which I'm going to share with you in a minute. That's what's bleeping in the background. You can't unlearn what you've learned. This business that we got with Mr. Buzz could go tomorrow and he can't take the knowledge I've got away. That's what he's created for us. You can become financially independent and you do not need to rely on anyone else for your income ever again. So who loses in this industry? I'll tell you what, who loses, because I did this. The uneducated trader will lose all of their funds or some of them. I tried to go online and do this myself and consider, that learning signals, etc., or giving signals or giving my money to a third party. Only a few things happened. The signals didn't work most of the time. I gave money to a third party, they stole it or lost it all for me on bad trades. That's what happened to me. So who wins? The institutions win because they know exactly what they're doing, and the educated retail trader wins. So we're learning how the institutions trade. That's what our education system provides. Increase your opportunity to win by getting educated. We have, without a doubt, probably the best system. I know everybody will say this, the best system to teach you how to learn this skill. My 13-year-old daughter has not even finished all the videos and she's trading. That's how good it is. But we teach her other things, mindset as well. We teach other things as well. It's not all about making the money, it's how you use it as well. So we're teaching her financial literacy. Get educated on this system. And I've been involved in metaverse now and the crypto much more thoroughly and much more in control with risk management. I'm empowered to be able to control my own income. It's a platform that provides you exclusive access to 50 live calls each week. You got abundance of knowledge. You won't even get through all of the knowledge. You won't. But just a simple bit of knowledge can start you off very quickly. They're recorded as well with high-end educators. And the technology that you've got is fast, is growing the community so fast that you're going to be part of a success community already. We have our own hub, our own setup. This access you couldn't get anywhere else. There's nothing like it on YouTube. Nothing. And you're learning from people and you're doing live calls, watching people trade. And yes, you can copy the trade if you want to, or you can understand why they're doing the trade. And that's what we say. Don't just copy it. Understand why. And it's not all marks and lines everywhere and figures everywhere. We keep it so simple. It's a simple A to Z, ABC of trading. And that's all you need to do. My trading is not even complicated. I spend about half an hour to an hour, 2 to 3 times a week, and that's it. Make my percentages. I'm out of there. I do not want to look at screens anymore. I've got a life to live. The platform features everything you need to do, from Forex education to crypto to Web 3.0, the metaverse education. We've got NFTs that I never knew what they were a year or so ago. Now I've got NFTs making money for me as well. It's literally gives you the experts. You're cheating off the experts. Copy the experts is what I say. There are women's educational workshops as well, and they're bringing out men's one as well. I'm glad. And the live trading events worldwide. We even have our team leaders. My business partner does a call every morning and trades live and shares with how he is doing it. And we watch and we copy if you want to. But I learned so much being in the community that I now develop my skills so that I can guide you as well. I'm not an educator, but I'll certainly guide you as to which train you need to get on so that you can adapt these skills very quickly as well. It's interactive social environment. We've got a hub, like I mentioned. The community is fantastic. We help each other with problems and questions because you all need that. We're not asking you to do this on your own. We don't want you to do it on your own. We want you to succeed in this and show the world that there is a way of having success. That's what Mr. Bug's philosophy is. He wants to show that a simple platform with no selling required can educate you so well that you can now create your own economy and you're inflation proof. We don't care if the market's going up or down. It doesn't matter. It makes no difference to us. We're still doing well. And that's becoming inflation proof. That's acting smart. The features there's an interactive calendar. These are, I can't forever keep going about this. The interactive calendar prompts you when the live calls are going on and different time zones of the world. And we're in multiple languages in God knows how many countries. We've got Czech, Spanish, French, obviously English as well. And we're expanding into other countries. In actual fact, I'm doing a recording in our language as well. So there's so much going on, but that may not be for you. You may just want to learn to trade. Now, how do you get started? Well, there's 2 ways of getting started. You can need a phone for a start and a laptop. You can have a customer membership for the cost of eating out 2 times per week, around about $180 US. You pay that monthly. You're not committed to it. You can stop it any month and the hub just stops working for you. That is why I say 6, 12, 18 months required, but we'll start showing you the success path straight away. Do not get involved in this if you're just looking for a get rich quick. You're not part of this business. It's not right for you. This is where you make lifelong changes, where you know you're in the right place at the right time, and you're going to be guided through this maze. That is what it's about. So you can come as a customer, no problem at all. You won't be part of the mentorship because I'm not mentoring people that are just customers. The system, the ELLEV8 Hub, teaches you everything. If you want to be part of the business, that's where my role comes in, because I will grow your team with you. But you need to be coachable and teachable, and you need to be ready and willing to change and commit the time you need to change. It doesn't happen overnight. And if that's you, then I'm willing to spend my time to teach you and educate you on how we're doing this and how we're building a global network that pays you back residually. So the other way is to come in as a member. That's part of the business. And the membership includes the 5-day Kickstart virtual course. It's incredible. I did this course last year, and I've also done the Dubai bootcamp. Life-changing because you are in it, the deep end, and you're with the educators, and you're learning and trading and experiencing with them. They're holding your hand. I cannot recommend this package enough. If you really want to accelerate your knowledge, this is the way you're going to do it. You can do fast track, I call it. This is the fast track rather than the customer route. If you want to be a customer because finance is an issue, that's fine. But I say to you this, how much does it cost to go and set up a business outside? And how much does it cost you on your other utilities or other luxuries you're providing? This is life-changing stuff. I think it's too cheap, but with respect to money, I know I can guide you on how to build a business and help other people succeed in this business, and you will get paid for residual income for the network you create. But you don't have to. This business model does not rely on you joining at all. You don't have to, because we'll still have success regardless with or without you. So you can come in on a one-off payment of $1,099, and then the monthly is only $149 US, not $179.99, just $149 US. It's less expensive in the long run, but you're also part of the mentorship. You're part of the calls that we have privately, part of the training calls we have. You get recognition. We want you at the event so you can grow yourself and experience Mr. Horton Bucks personally and see how many thousands of people there as well. You're part of our community, and we embrace you to be part of it because you put some skin into the business now. But that's your choice. You can choose whatever you like. Now, to get to the next level, all you need to do is go back to the person that introduced you. I'm going to just end with the live Discord in a minute and show you what's going on. All you have to go do is go back to the person that introduced the call and say whether you're number 1, 2, or 3. You're number 1 if you don't want anything to do with this business. We congratulate you for coming onto the call. Hopefully you go read the book Rich Dad Poor Dad. That's your golden nugget, and you're welcome, and we may see you on the beaches of the world. You're number 2 if you want to be a customer only. Absolutely fine. You can take the customer package out and get your journey going and get involved in the community of ELLEV8. You're number 3 if you want the mentorship and you want to be part of the community and you want to grow a team. That's it. 1, 2, or 3. That's all you have to do. Now I'm going to show you the live feed on our Discord, and that's where we're going to end it after that. This is when you're part of the membership, this is where you are. You're going to be in a live feed, and this is this morning's trading. Just look at the percentages. This is what people are making per day. You just have to have a look. 1.2%. It goes in daily. These are real figures, real people, not demo accounts. We're doing live accounts. Now, after the education, you then go live when we feel that you are ready. You can stay on a demo account as long as you like, but you need to be ready for live. Once you go live, that's when the real learning starts. Yes, we don't get it right every day, but we get more right most days. And these are the results. And this particular one is a big one. This is my mentor, Mr. David Hunt. This is his figures for today, 14th of March. He's taught me everything about this business. He was the one that introduced me to Mr. Bugs, and I'm forever grateful for what he's done for our family. Ladies and gentlemen, this is real. Mr. Bugs has changed my life, and he could change your life. But the decision has to be yours. We'll be doing another presentation in a short time for VIPs, and we'll be sharing more nuggets, but you've got to be part of the business if you want to know more nuggets. I can share with you so much more. This has been an overview. I thank you for getting onto this call. And if you're not sure what this was about, because it's a bit of a whirlwind, go back to the person that introduced you to. We could even get a recording out to you or have a private call with you. Take care, ladies and gentlemen, all across the world. I wish you well, keep safe, and we look forward to seeing you either in the business or on the beaches of the world, as we always say. Take care. Bye.